In this video, I'm going to show you how to airbrush this really basic pile of skulls using only a few colors. It's the perfect tutorial for every beginner. Let's get into it right now. So I'm going to be working on this black canvas today, and I'm going to be airbrushing a really basic skull design using this template and only a few colors. I'm going to use Paynes Grey, transparent base to mix up our transparent black, and white. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is get a Paynes Grey base onto my canvas. So I'm just going to spray carefully around the outside, just so that I can see where my design's going to start and finish. See, it gives me a basic outline. And now what I want to do is I'm going to coat that area with the Paynes Grey. And now that that's dry, just before I move on to the skull, utilising a texture template, I'm just going to blend a bit of texture off the edge of the area that was sprayed. You can see I'm moving the template to get a smoother appearance, or if I lay it flat, I'm going to get a sharper texture. So just feathering that out a little bit just to fill up the canvas panel. So you can grunge it more than this obviously if you like. I'm just really trying to keep this nice and simple, so you can see I'm quite a fair way off the surface now just to get a little bit of overspray impression. But again, I don't want to go too crazy, as I want to keep this nice and simple to really showcase how a beginner can have a go at a skull. Okay, so now I'm coming in with a transparent black. Line up your template and using your fingers, keep it into place and give it a light dusting right over the entire template. This is going to pick up all of the eye sockets, the nose sockets, as well as the teeth. Basically give you a complete roadmap to where your skulls need to be and how they need to be rendered. You can even lightly hit the outside edge. Because it has the Paynes Grey base will mean that the black around the edge will show up. I've had that template slightly move. I'm just going to go back over and define some of the edges. Make sure you sprayed in all the little areas. And you can go ahead and remove it. See, I've missed that nose socket there. So I'm going to go in and line that back up again. Spray that in. Now we're going to start to bring out some of the detail with the white. Now this is where, if you're a beginner, get some key areas in with the white. That's why I've gone darker with the eye sockets and the nostrils, so that you can virtually just do your Paynes Grey, spray the transparent black, come in with a few highlights, and you'll be pretty much done. Obviously this is the hardest part, to do this all freehand. Normally I'd come in with a texture template and add more texture to the skulls, but again I want to keep this simple. I'm going to try my best just to render it using the white. So you can see I'm not going over the top of the shading with the transparent black. I'm leaving that into place, so essentially that's giving me that line around the teeth, so you don't have to worry about trying to do that freehand. Again, white along the top, brighter on the nostril. So think to yourself about a light source and kind of work with that. Brighten it up. Again, the idea is not to paint all of it in. So you're just hitting some of those bright areas, suggesting the detail, and then dusting from a distance to make it easy. Leaving that grey in there to really showcase that mid-tone, which was so easy to do. Again, a few highlights on the teeth, but nothing too elaborate. If you want a more detailed skull, I have plenty of skull tutorials. I'll link up to a few in the description below if you want to take the next step. But I wanted to make a real basic one for beginners to follow, so that anyone can either buy this template and have a go, or you can make your own template, or any other skull template that you have. This little method will work. So wherever you want it to be brighter up close, but you can see I'm building up my tones and I'm just following what's there and then dusting in those areas. That cranium, a bit brighter underneath the eye where a highlight would naturally pick up if it was shining down. The teeth, just dot white highlight. Dust it in. You can see how quick and easy you can create a really effective design with hardly any effort. And then as your skill improves, you can refine it. And if you are new to airbrushing and you want to learn more, then feel free to check out our online airbrushing course, airbrushasilum.thinkific.com, and that's going to teach you all of the fundamentals in an easy to follow manner. You have downloadable files, cutting maps, reference images, everything you need to easily follow along. You can see leaving a lot of that grey. And if this is the first time watching one of our videos, then welcome. For all of our regular viewers, welcome back. I do hope that you're enjoying this video tutorial so far. If you are, share it out and let's build this airbrushing community together. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Tap on that bell icon and that'll notify you every time I put out new content. You can see I've really let the stencil do a lot of the work this time. Just really see how quick and easy that was. Kept it real basic. Now if you want to see me take it to the next level, let me know and I'll further detail it in another video. But for this particular tutorial, I'm going to add a few little bits and pieces, extra detailing, little stretched out sections. This is going to be a lot harder if you're not confident with your airbrush, so you don't have to do this part. Just stop where I left it before. Just going to stretch some of those teeth out. All this is doing is really tying it in with the background. So there you have it, a really basic way to create some effective skulls which any beginner can have a go at. Super easy to do. And to continue your learning, be sure to check out some of the other videos and playlists that I've got listed here. And until next time, go grab your airbrush, do some amazing artwork yourself, and I'll see you again very, very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.